Welcome to day 110 of our school year. We fill in another row. All right. Let's get our beginning fraction down. We have a total of 180 school days, and we are on day 110. First, we have to think, is that numerator prime or composite? It is an even number, so it is composite, because the only even number that's prime is the number 2. Okay, our first 5 prime, 2, 3, 5, 7, 11. That's what we're going to mainly use to help us with our prime factorization. 180 is even, so I can divide by 2. Half of 18 tenths is 9 tenths. Let's see, I can divide by 3, I get 30. I could divide by 2, I get 15. I could divide by 5, I get 3. Here, this is even, so I can divide by 2. Half of 100 is 50, half of 10 is 5. I can divide by 5, and I get 11. 11's prime, so we're done. Get down our prime factorization. 2 times 2 times 3 times 3 times 5. 2 times 5 times 11. Well, we have 2's in common, and we have 5's in common, leaving 11 in the numerator. 2 times 3 is 6 times 3 is 18 in the denominator. 2 times 5, our greatest common factor is then 10. So let's go ahead and make our groups of 10. Make sure you keep your shaded separated from your unshaded, and that you make sure there's 10 in each group. All right. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 total groups. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 are shaded in. Okay, now that we've done our division with our model, let's go ahead and divide using our algorithm. 180 divided by 10. 110 divided by 10. 10 times 10 is 100. Numbers the same, zeros the game. More on top, no need to stop. Numbers the same, zeros the game. Bring that 80 up here. 8 times 10 is 80. Numbers the same, zeros the game. Add the partial quotients together and we get 18. Here, 10 times 10 is 100. Numbers the same, zeros the game. More on top, no need to stop. Numbers the same, zeros the game. And then 1 times 10 is 10. Numbers the same, zeros the game. Add these together. 10 plus 1 is 11. So now we're going to check. Divisor times quotient plus remainder. Divisor times quotient plus remainder. Since our remainder is 0 for both, and the identity property of addition says when you add 0 it stays the same, we don't need to add 0. Alright, every time we multiply by 10, it puts a placeholder and moves everything over a place. So the one group of 8 is now 10 groups of 8, or 80. 10 groups of 10 groups of 10 is 100. 10 groups of 1 is 10. 10 groups of 10 is 100. So that, because our place value system is base 10, when we multiply by a 10, everything moves over a place. Moves from the 1s to the 10s, from the 10s to the 100s. Okay, 110, that matches our dividend, so it checks. 180, that matches our dividend, so it checks. Our numerator is definitely 11, and our denominator is definitely 18. All right, let's go ahead and fill in our data collection page. We are in trimester 2, week 11. Our date today is 2/12/2020, and our fraction for today is 11/18. So let's go ahead and get out our number line. We did groups of 10. Right. So our last one we have is at our halfway mark, 9/18. Okay, then we have 10/18. Both of those are even. Both are divisible by 2 to get our equivalent fraction in lowest terms, or our simplest form of 5/9. It is also equivalent to 25/45, and it is also equivalent to 50/90, as well as our beginning fraction. But today is 11/18. There are no lines below it because this is our simplest form, or equivalent fraction in lowest terms. But there is an equivalent fraction in the 5s and the 2s, because both 5 and 2 are common factors, but 10 is our greatest common factor. All right, let's go ahead and put our number line away, erase your worksheet, and thank you for joining me.